Hi, I'm Horne from Amscan. I'm here at Delights Direct to give you some tips and tricks about the Anagram Crystal Clearz balloons. They come with a valve, a self-sealing valve, which makes obviously just basic inflation and the creation of simple decorations by adding bows and things very simple. But the valve is positioned in such a way that it can be removed easily, and that means you can put confetti, feathers, all sorts of things inside the balloon if you want to get a little bit more creative. So I will show you how to remove the valve, and then we'll put some confetti in the balloon as well. The valve is sealed into the neck of the balloon right here at the end, so it gives us plenty of neck left over to work with. I'm going to put some air in. This material is very much like cling film, and it sticks together. So if you just cut it off and try and pull the neck out, the valve out, it can take you quite a while. It can be very fiddly. If we inflate it with air first, then we can remove the end of the neck and remove the valve much more simply. There's a little trick though. If you squash it flat like this from front to back and cut it across, once the valve is out, the two sides of the neck will probably stick back together and you'll be back to square one. If you turn it around and squeeze it seam to seam sideways and then cut it at an angle, once the valve is out, you will have two layers. The two layers of the neck will be at different lengths and make it an awful lot easier to get into. So I've cut the end off. You just need to remove the valve, and this is the bit I like. Just squeeze the balloon, the valve flies out, very simple, quite entertaining. Get the rest of the air out, because now we need to put some high float into the balloon. I'm going to lay it down on the table, press the air out, or mostly, you don't need to get every bit out, it helps if it's as flat as reasonably possible. Because unlike some other products, and particularly latex, you can't get the confetti to stick to the inside of this using static electricity. It just doesn't work. No idea why. It must be something to do with the composition of the film, but static electricity won't work. So if you want your confetti to stick, you need to use high float. Depending on how much confetti you're going to use and how big you're going to inflate your balloon, you need to use different amounts of high float. I'm going to take this up to its full size, or close to, of 22 inches. And that means that I want to use enough high float for two 11-inch balloons. So orange clip, that is the right size for an 11-inch latex balloon, and I'm going to put 2 squirts of high float into the balloon. So open up the neck, and that's where the 2 different levels become really handy, because you can literally just put your thumb on there and in you go. And put the high float into the middle of the balloon. One, two. Okay, put that to one side. Now, do not scrunch this. Don't try and spread the high float the same way you would with latex. It will just result in a generally rather unpleasant mess. It will be all streaky and everything. You need to spread it out really evenly and as smoothly as possible. And the best way of doing that is to use a squeegee like this. This is actually a vinyl squeegee. It has a felt edge, but you can pick up something very similar from any hardware store for pennies. But you can even use a credit card. I've seen people use old credit or store cards, and it works. I like the felt edge because it makes it softer, but it's not necessary. Just take your squeegee and just spread out the high flow from the clump in the middle towards the edges of the balloon, all the way around, and just drag it around inside the balloon till you've got every bit covered. Believe me, it's extremely frustrating if you put your confetti in and then discover that there's a bit that you missed, because you get a nice even coverage of confetti and a bald patch, and that is very annoying. So just take a little time to make sure that it's evenly covered. You can hold it up to the light, to the window to make sure that you've got it all. I think I probably have. You can actually feel it if you just, yeah, that's fine, that looks good. So the whole of the inside of the balloon is now covered with high flow. Now we're going to add the confetti. There's 50 grams of confetti in here. If you refer to the chart on the website, you'll see that a Crystal Clearz inflated to 22 inches will have a liftability of 85 grams. So obviously, the more confetti you add, the less flying time you've got. With nothing, the 22-inch balloon will fly for about 7 days. If you add 40 grams of confetti, it'll cut the flying time in half. Just work it out logically. I'm going to use about half a bag, which will be somewhere around 15 grams, something like that, which would mean that without the high float and that kind of weight, I would expect the balloon to last for 4 days. However, once you've high floated it, it behaves the same way as a latex balloon, so it will extend the flying time, and potentially you could have this flying for several weeks. This is a balloon stretching tool. I'm using it to stretch out the neck of the balloon. Nice big opening in there. And I'm just going to dump the confetti inside. Makes it nice and easy. So about half the bag, I think, probably. Get a bigger handful there. Oops. Push it all in. Probably about half, a bit more. Okay, and now we need to spread the confetti. So I'm going to use air at this point, just to open the balloon out. And throw the confetti around inside. So just inflate it to that point, and then shake. Looks fairly evenly spread. I should now fill it up with helium. Get my sizing template. Got this set to 22 inches. Measure from side to side, not from front to back. Now be a little bit careful. Clearz balloons are very, very strong. They're quite resistant to being pierced, but they are quite susceptible to being cut. So any pieces of confetti that are whizzing around on the inside, they have a sharp edge, and they could cut the balloon, which is again very annoying if you've got to this point, and then it goes. So try not to have your confetti whizzing about. Inflate gently, and there we have it. We've got a nice even spread of confetti all the way around the inside. The high float at this point is still a little bit visible, but not much. Once it's dry, you're not going to notice it at all because your eye is distracted by the confetti and you won't see the high float. Now we need to seal the balloon. A couple of methods. You can just twist it around a few times. Let's take that away again. Just literally spin it like that, and then tie it around with ribbon, a piece of modelling balloon, anything you like to seal it with. Or if you're careful, get hold of the end of the neck. Don't pull sharply, pull gently. You can stretch the neck down like that, and then tie it like a latex balloon. That gives you the best seal possible. And then attach your ribbon and any other decorations you like. And that's how you will high float and confetti fill a Crystal Clearz balloon.